Rake is EVP and COO of First EVP. The teens compete in the largest robotic competition. Several from Missouri were winning, but they weren't local, but I still thought this was awesome. So, Chris Rake, good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm doing great. So when we say robotics competition, are we talking about little bitty ones that do little tasks or big old industrial ones? All right. The teens compete in a robotic competition. What kinds of robots are we talking about here?
Well, we are talking about everything from Lego robots that can fit in the palm of your hand all the way up to industrial-sized robots that are 130 pounds and the size of a person.
Wow. And kids are building them?
100%. So we've got kids as young as 4 building these robots and as old as 18 in high school. It is a mentor-based program as well, so sometimes they work alongside of engineers and scientists and technicians to build some of these industrial robots. But, man, these kids come up with some amazing designs, and these are their robots.
That is so cool. So can they do things?
Absolutely. We are a sport, so these robots play games. Now, sometimes with Lego, it's a little bit of like, go get this object or go deliver this object. But with the larger robots, they're playing head-on-head action. It is not destructive, so it's not like BattleBot.
Yeah,
instead,
cool,
these teams work together. Yeah, they work together to accomplish an objective. For instance, this year it's about restoring coral on a reef. And so robots will pick and place coral or objects that look like coral, and they work together to restore the reef. So it is a very collaborative, cooperative game.
When I was 4, I was eating my boogers. I can't even imagine. I can't even fathom of it. All right, so this, I guess we're getting ready for the days to come, right? This is the future.
This is the future, and we have a huge skills gap here in the United States. We got millions of jobs that we're going to need in the next few years. We're going to have at least 1 million technician jobs, high-skilled technician jobs, a couple million engineering jobs, and we need our future generation ready to go. And so this is a sport, but it's also about developing the workforce of our future and the leaders of our future that are going to help solve some of the world's hardest problems.
Well, and you it's first EVP, if I'm not mistaken, but you decided to put this competition, is it nationwide?
It is. It's actually in 110 countries. So we started in the United States by Dean Kamen up in New Hampshire about 36 years ago, and we've spread out to be 750,000 youth in 110 countries. So the folks in Missouri, you're on a world stage, and you are proudly representing your state, and you're doing great.
Yeah, we have 2 teams that placed, didn't we?
Well, I just looked at it this morning across all the programs. We actually have over 24 teams from Missouri in the first Lego program, the first Tech Challenge program, and the first robotics competition. So you're pretty well represented here. We have 1,000 teams and 20 of them from Missouri.
That's so cool. And you know what? They do well. We used to sponsor a team, and they placed, like, big time in a competition that they did. But if you are building 1,000 robots at the competition, this is huge. Where do you hold this?
Well, we're down in the convention center in downtown Houston, and it's open to the public. So if anyone happens to be listening to this and happen to be in Houston, you're welcome to come down to the George R. Brown Convention Center. We're here through Saturday. In fact, today is a great day to come if you're here because all 3 programs are going to be up and running later today. So you can come see 50,000 people down here, of 1,000 robots from 60 different countries, all competing together and having a great time.
I hope we beat China and Russia. That's all I can say. All right. So first, it's more than robots, though. You do a lot more than just build robots, right?
Yeah, we do. I mean, we have a saying that, like, we talk a lot about the kids building the robots, but the reality is actually the robots. We're using the robots to build the kids. The robots are really just the mechanism by which the students are learning their skills. They're developing that grit, that critical thinking, that resiliency to play the game, but apply what they're learning in sort of like a project-based environment, but outside of the constraints of the schoolroom, right? It's actually kind of cleverly disguised, right? We're doing this cool robotics program, but the kids are really learning a ton of things, and not just technical skills. We're talking about leadership skills, like communication, conflict resolution, collaboration, all the things we need our leaders to be able to do in the future.
Yeah.
And so this program is more than robots because we're doing all of that stuff, but we're doing it as a sport.
Yeah, and I love it so much. I'd much rather have my child be doing this than sitting in front of a PS4. I would love it so much more.
Yeah, my kid, I'm actually a mentor of a team myself, and my kid is a junior in high school, is on a team, and I have seen some incredible transformation from someone who likes to spend a lot of time, playing on his Xbox to someone who's cheering on a team and just loves mechanical work. Like, what other opportunity in school would there really be in this particular situation? Because, our school doesn't have shop class anymore. So we've got robotics now, and that's where he gets to do this. It's really great.
Very cool. And we still need shop class, though, because we have cars, everybody.
We do.
Yeah, get it
we
together.
Need shop class, and in fact, shop class is a great place to not only work on autos, but build robots. They go hand in hand, same set of tools.
Might as well use them both. All right, so I have about a minute left. How do people get involved with this if they want to start their kids out, even when they're little teeny tinies?
Well, you can start off by going to firstinspires.org, and there you can find out all the information about our programs and across all the different ages. And we have local delivery partners that are in the state, and they're the folks that work locally with teams and with parents and with teachers and with educators to really find the right match. And they're the whole ones that host all the local competitions. And so if you start off at firstinspires.org, go there. You can look up who your local delivery partner is, give them a shout, and we'll get you connected.
Cool stuff. One of your kids is going to put a rocket into space one day. I just know it.
I hope so. I hope it makes it to space.
It will.
But, that's the great thing about we are a safe place to fail, too, so students can learn how to learn from their mistakes. And let me tell you, we have seen a lot of success, so we're real excited, and maybe that rocket will get there.
I think one day we're going to see another one step forward who's just as brilliant as Elon. All right. Thank you, Mr. Chris Rake, EVP and COO of First EVP Inspires, or firstinspires.org. Teens compete in the largest robotic competition. Missouri well represented. We appreciate you, sir. Thank you for your time.
Not a problem. Have a great day.
You too. Bye-bye.